So, pray tell, what has Alison Allison been doing for the last year? All jokes aside, I've been doing a lot of suffering. And I don't laugh because it's funny. I laugh to keep from crying. Isn't that what they say? No, it's been a really rough year. A lot of emotional changes, a lot of things transpired that I'm still kind of reeling from. So, what happened? Okay. Well, my mom, which I had talked to you about before, my mom and both my brother had a muscle debilitating disease. I think I told you about that. My mom, I think in one of the videos I talked about the fact that she had a lot of mucus and stuff like that. That wasn't from the disease, I don't think, because they were never really able to diagnose the disease. It was something like MS, but not MS. Her over the course of, I'd say, about 20 years, maybe 30 years, maybe longer, who knows, just a slow, very slow deterioration of the muscles. And she was always asthmatic, so it complicated asthma, because with asthma, you get the constricting of your lungs. In addition to that, you might get some mucus and what have you, and you have to be able to kind of recover, I guess, in a sense, like from the trauma of asthma. And I say that to say that as her muscles began to deteriorate, it became more difficult for her to cough up the mucus to recover in that way. And she would constantly go into the hospital maybe once a year, because the inflammation in her lungs would turn into pneumonia, and it became a quite standard thing that she would experience that. Well, long story short, about this time last year, she went into the hospital, kind of excited, as my brother said, to go to the hospital, like, let me go to the hospital and take care of this, or whatever. It wasn't like she was like deathly ill. She just knew that she should go into the hospital. And when she went into the hospital, it became increasingly worse, and she passed away this month last year. So for me, I would say it was almost like a sense of relief, because she had suffered for a long time, and you don't like to see people suffering like that. My mother was a very vital, very intelligent, very the smartest person that I know, and to see her suffer like that over the course of several years was difficult. So you feel happy that she's able to be free of that body and move about and fly about and do whatever it is they do in the afterlife. So that, while difficult, was still relieving. So I'm going to go with that. All right, we'll talk.